Welcome back, everybody, to FedEx Field, just outside of our nation's capital. You couldn't have picked a better time to tune back in because we're about set to kick things back off in overtime. Each team with a possession, each team with a field goal as the kick is away. DeAndre Carter returning it. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. The situation is simple. It is sudden death from here on out. We had 2 stops defensively. The next score, whatever it is, wins this game.
And I can't wait to see how the defense decides to play this, because knowing that the next point you give up lose the game for you, I expect them to be more aggressive, not just play a normal situational defense, but go after them, attack them a little bit, because otherwise the offense is just trying to find their way to get downfield and kick a field goal. Don't sit back and wait for them to make their plays. I think the defense needs to go after them.
Charles Davis says maybe they go aggressive. Oh, and what a nice tackle there. That will hardly move the needle at all offensively. A very short gain. It's 3rd and 4. Big play here, trying to keep this opening drive of overtime alive. Fitzpatrick going to give to Gibson. And he'll be brought down, still a yard or 2 short even of the first down. So things looking bleak here. They've got to convert on 4th. And now with 6 seconds left in overtime, they're going to take a timeout. So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. It's Gibson. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 1 overtime. How about 2? We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that second overtime in just a moment. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. A handoff for Gibson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 70 yards rushing for him now as he is just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 2nd and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. On 2nd down, a run with Gibson. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. So the OT clock hits 0, and we're still not done. We'll switch sides and need at least 1 more OT to decide it after this. And they're going with some extra beef up front. They've got to have this one in overtime. It's 3rd and 1. They'll run with Gibson. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
Someone's been having a good game so far. And you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. On first down, it's Gibson. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. They've had some success here in overtime with this opening drive running the football right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there and available to them.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And here's a give to Gibson. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. Now the timeout comes here in the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. On second down now, it's Gibson, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. One overtime, how about two? We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that second overtime in just a moment. A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. They'll try to run with Gibson. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium, that certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost felt like open up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football, low scoring, close game. What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you? You loved the defenses.
I certainly did. Brought back the images of the game of old.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Washington football team as we say so long from FedEx Field.